In my humble opinion, there are 3 different types of websites that musicians need to grow their fan base, grow their streams, and grow their brand. I'm going to break all of them down with a brand new Facebook ads and AI-powered tool called SymphonyOS. I'm going to share my screen and walk you through the process of building each of these 3 different website types and why you should consider signing up for SymphonyOS using the link in the description to get yours today. So now you can see my screen. This is the login page of SymphonyOS, and once you are in the tool, you can then get to this main homepage. This is where you see your fan base as a whole, and you're going to have, your Spotify streams, your YouTube plays, your subscriber counts, your Instagram, your TikTok accounts, all as one holistic fan base. And you can see where the growth is at any time. But you head to this section called website, and then you can do so much more. I'm going to use a client's example account, but you can create a brand new website. And these are the 3 different types that we're going to go through. Number 1, to promote your song, projects, and playlists, kind of like a link tree, but better. To collect fan data as a mailing list or phone list sign up. And finally, a pre-save campaign. We're going to do this all together in the next 5-10 minutes, all right? And so if you want to do this for yourself, what I recommend is you sign up right now using my link, which is SymphonyOS/all about helping. There's a little bit of code in there, so grab the link from the description, pause this, and make a free account so you can do this yourself. The first one is to promote your songs, playlists, or projects. I'm using a client of mine called Leah G, who I worked with last year, and we ran some Symphony ads. So I want to go with her entire project, Separation Anxiety. And then you're going to design what this multi-streamable link looks like. And this is perfect for a project that's already out. But what we could do is we go back page, is to promote a playlist if you want to, a single, or the entire project. And so what I like is that you could have multiple songs within the project. So I want to go for project. You can customize everything here. So you can listen to, and I can add a little bit of a byline. So listen to Separation Anxiety by Leah G, or you can say the deluxe version or whatever you want in this text here. You can turn on and off different buttons by changing the toggle. So if you don't want to push towards Deezer, if you don't want to push towards Boomplay or Angami, it's up to you. You can just untick them at all. Or you could add a new link and you could put your own URL here and you can see what service it is. You could do SoundCloud, Audio Mac, Bandcamp, or a custom link. So the custom link is where you can get creative and you can link to your merch store. You can link to your website. You can link to any place that isn't one of the DSPs, digital streaming platforms, and you can link to an external URL. So you can customize this as much as you want. You can put a YouTube embed here if you want. So have your music video at the top instead of your photo if you want. You can choose to put your social links to each platform here if you want. So you can have I would forget Facebook nowadays. If you wanted to have Instagram at the top and then TikTok at the second. But just remember, if they've come from your Instagram link in bio, we don't want to send them back to our Instagram. We want to send them to the music. So it's up to you if you turn this feature on or off. I don't find many people want to go and follow the same artist across multiple platforms. They want to go to the music. So it's up to you if you have this on or off. Then if you're on the Pro account, you can turn off the Powered by Symphony branding. But I'm such a fan that I'd keep it on just to show and prove to others you're part of the Symphony family. And so this is the pricing tier. If you're interested in signing up for Symphony Pro, it's 15 UK pounds per month. But if you pay annually all at once, it's 157 pounds, and you're getting quite a significant discount for going into the annual tier. You get to run more Facebook ads and you get to have more users accessing your account. You can collect unlimited number of data. You get playlist campaigns, 15% discount, and then you get a lot more. And so I highly recommend signing up to SymphonyOS on the Pro tier rather than just a basic tier, but you can do everything I'm about to show you on the free tier. Just want to give you your options. And then once you're settled, you can finally create your URL. You can change the style if it's full image, the classic where it's just in a box, or my personal favorite on the Pro account is where there's a little vinyl and you press play and the vinyl starts spinning. I think that's super dope. Or you could have the full video up top, but you have to choose which YouTube video you want. You can choose how you want your boxes, if you want them like this, stacked, or with listen buttons. You can upload a video at the top with a maximum of 50 megabytes. You can change the fonts, change the colors, change the background to be a full color or a full artwork. There's a lot of customization you can do to make this look as great as possible. And then if you want to get really advanced, you can add your TikTok pixel and your Google Analytics pixel, your Facebook pixel on the back end, so that when you run your ads, they can be sure that people are clicking through to the streaming providers. But that is a pro feature. And once you're done, you can publish your link. I'm using a pro feature, that's why it's locked. So once I'm back on the basic features, then I can publish my link. And then you can customize what it looks like. So I've got my name rather than Leah G's name, and then the project title. So we could get rid of clean and number 2. But I've been just using this as a demo, and you can publish that URL. And that is the first of the 3 different website types, right? You've got your brand new link and you've published it. Copy that to your clipboard. You put this in your link in your bio. Now remember, Instagram now allows you to have multiple links in bio. So you could have one as the links to all your music, and then the second one you could have as maybe a fan data collection website, which is what I'm about to show you next. So you go into the section, you go to collect fan data. And this is where you're going to create a community. So you could say, join the Leah Legends, for example. And you could have a second line to say, for discounts to shows and merch. And so you're giving people the option if they want to do their email and their phone number, right? Or you could change that into just their phone number, just their email, and you're asking for their name. And you're asking, you can change that button to say join now or subscribe or join the family if you want to be a bit more kind of friendly with it. Again, you can turn that Leah Symphony logo on and off if you're on the Pro account. And you can also add your referral link to get other people to sign up for Symphony if you want. And the benefit of using this type of website is to collect the email addresses and phone numbers from your fans in exchange for the thing you're giving away. So if you're giving discounts to shows and merch, and you say tickets are going to be £10, but if you're on my mailing list, you're going to get it for £5 and 2 days early, you've incentivized people to sign up because they want to get half-price tickets early for your show before it sells out. And so, once again, you can publish this URL, and we're going to call it for example, symphony.to/Leah Legends. And so that's going to be the next type of website you use. Every bit of fan data you capture will then head here to fans, and you'll be able to get the name and the emails of all of your subscribers and export them so you can use them in your newsletter. And I have a separate video I'm going to make another time, but my recommendation of which tool to use to send out newsletters to your fans. The third type of website I'm going to show you also uses this section, and it's the pre-save link. And so every time a fan pre-saves your link, they also get added to your fan section, but there's a clear distinguishment who signed up from the mailing list and who signed up because of a pre-save. So let me demonstrate you how this works. So this is the third and final website type. So you create a pre-save, you choose the title of your project or album, and so we're going to call it Separation Anxiety. Oh. Right. Second line, I'm going to add Leah G just so it looks better branding. Same project artwork, same change the boxes and everything like last time. But this is my favorite button. I've talked about this before and I will continue to talk about it. This is the best feature ever. after pre-saving, send fans to a custom web page. I recommend a Google Drive folder full of bonuses and goodies that you've already made. So if you're going to drop a behind-the-scenes video or a music video, or you're going to drop some cool stuff later in the campaign, give it away to these super fans who are willing to pre-save early. And then in a week's time, turn off the Google Drive folder, disallow downloading so people can only go into the Google Drive folder and watch stuff. And then on release day, delete the folder. So you're giving people early access to something you've already made, and you're going to post anyway later. You're just giving it to them at the beginning. I highly recommend that link, and then you're going to click continue. This is, again, important to know. So when this button is ticked, fans who pre-save will be asked to consent to giving their email address and location and added to your mailing list. Tick. Huge win. Boost follows. When enables, fans who pre-save will automatically follow your Spotify account. Hell yes. Tick. And again, the third one is a forever save. So fans who pre-save your song on Spotify will pre-save every song you ever release. So pro feature, but again, hell yes. Tick. And so that's worth upgrading to Symphony Pro for £15 a month or £157 per year. So you pay once and you never have to worry about it ever again. And the more songs you release that fans pre-save, the more people are going to become forever fans of yours, as they've saved every song you ever release. The day it releases, it's automatically downloaded and saved to their library. So if your song's not out yet, of course, which is why you're doing a pre-save, you will need to get your ISRC code from your distributor like DistroKid or whoever you're working with. But why would you be with anyone else for DistroKid? And you paste in that ISRC code here, and then you give it to make sure it saves your unreleased song as the pre-save. You'll see all this stuff change, and you'll set the release date of, the 1st of August. Typically songs release at midday, but this is a brand new feature that if you want your song to be released everywhere at midnight LA time, you can set this in a very specific way. So you change the time zone to be, where's West Coast, Pacific time, and then you can have it at midnight. And so everyone in Europe, everyone in East Coast America, everyone in Asia won't get the song until it hits midnight in your time zone, if you want to do that. Or you can do it and you can hide the release date if you don't want people to know the release date. Or you can basically choose that it's universal and everyone gets the song at the exact right time. Completely up to you what you choose, but that's what this real-time release does. It makes it whatever it's midnight, your song gets given to the people, and as the time zones move, the song will keep releasing. Or you can turn it off and everyone gets it at the exact same time. Totally up to you. You can turn on or off different pre-save features. So Spotify, hell yes. Apple Music, maybe. Audio Mac and SoundCloud, you might want to turn it off. Those platforms may be a distraction for you depending on your strategy. So if it is, great. And if it's not, great. So it's totally up to you. And finally, the last step is to review your pre-save link. And you're showing Spotify and Apple Music, and it's done. And now you can copy this and put this link in your Instagram bio. Again, the fans who pre-save will be added into your fan base. And so this is an amazing way to unify all your systems together and have your ads and your link in bio and your fan base email addresses all working as one. This is the secret sauce that Symphony have built. I'm so grateful to be part of their family as an approved partner. I work with a lot of different clients and I onboard them to Symphony, and I get their team to help and support in the best way possible to check everything is looking good on the back end. And so huge thanks again for watching this video. I hope it's helpful to see the different websites that Symphony can offer. I think it's an incredible tool. There's nothing else like it in the marketplace to my research and to my understanding. So I'm grateful for the team for what they've built. But SymphonyOS is not the only software in my list of 10 tech tools for the perfect song release. So I want you to watch this video next and see all the other softwares that I recommend you sign up for the perfect song release.